Hi everyone, my name is Carlos and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how my module for object detection works. I train a module for more than 300 objects and in this video I will demonstrate how this module works. So now you can see that is detecting and is how the latency works. So the model that I developed can run in CPU and GPU. For this example, I'm running in CPU, but you can see how the performance is. So I would like to start changing the sensitivity, the confidence, also the resolution of the video source, and then the samples that I would use for the tech. So now you can see, let me enable how this one is detecting. Just let me stop this. So now you can see that it's using this resolution, the objects that is detecting, person, monitor, clock, okay, is detecting what is the position for that detection, okay. So basically with this detection, you can use this to send to any VMS or any software that you want to receive this notification. For example, you can send these events to through Bicep Wave, Network Optics, Digital Watchdog, Milestone, also Verkada, that they have a very strong third-party integration. You can receive basically the majority of the VMSs or email notifications you can use to send when any object is detected. So basically, you can see, let me go to this, how fast is detected. Okay, let me show you an example with immediately is detecting. Let me use glasses, detecting glasses. Detecting. Okay. Let me stop this one. And let me do some changes to show you how is the performance of the of my model. Just give me a second. Let me erase the resolution. Let me run from here or command prompt. It's better to run from here just because I can stop here and I can show you how the detection is working. So now is this computer doesn't have a GPU, doesn't have GPU, only have CPU. This is all the objects that I trained my model to be identified. Okay, I have books, gloves, boats. I have person, watch, type of cars, more than 300 objects. Also, I will show you later another models that very specific. I can select any object and I can take photos or videos. I can mark the data set and I can train my model, and my model through my script can identify those objects. Let me run again. Now you can see that is less frames per second, okay? But the confidence is higher, okay? So you see that now the resolution is higher. You see, 320 was before. Now is 1280 the resolution. Okay, so let's go into another example. Okay, let's go back to this resolution. Okay, let me go this one. It's good. Basically, this one is the size of the image, and this scenario can be 640, 1080, depend of the image. But when you are using CPU, automatically the latency is going very, very high. Okay. The best scenario is use a GPU with our NVIDIA RTX graphic cards and train the model as well with GPU with NVIDIA graphic card. Let me do this. Let me now change this example or a video file. Let me select one video that I have here. Basically, let me show you this 4 videos that I have here. Oopsie. So, download these videos. I have these 5 videos that I would like to show you how my model detect objects through these videos too. So now I show you through my webcam works, how detect through my webcam. Now I will show you this. Okay. Second. Let's run the model. Is detecting. Is still, sorry, is still taking my video to my webcam. Also, let me show you something. This is another object that can be detected. It's like this. You see, can detect. Also, helmet is one of the train objects that is part of my model. But let me do the changes here because now I would like to show you it's. Oh, I forgot to save. Now it's safe. Let me run for here. So now it's detecting, okay? You see it's detecting multiple objects. In this scenario, it's person. Is detecting, give me a second. Let me run again. Oh, I closed the visual. Select. You see, it's detecting person. What resolution? 640. Okay. If I increase the resolution, for example, in this scenario, you start seeing how the better detection works. Okay. Let me change this. Let me increase the resolution. Let's detect a little more. This one here. See, start detecting another object. Okay, let me guys show you another example. So for example, let me use this video that is very nice. Let me go to the second video. Go here. All right. Now you can see all the objects that is in this image be detected. The traffic lights, person, glasses, sneakers, a stroller, bracelet. Okay, you can see how this one works. Okay, let me show you another example with this video. Okay. So the idea with this is basically you can use the model, run, and NVIDIA graphic card computer. You can use also the Jetson Nano, Raspberry Pi. The idea is run the model with NVIDIA. You can convert my model to OpenVINO or ONNX file just to run in another type of systems, and especially CPU. But the better performance is graphic card with NVIDIA. For example, look this one. This is in another video. How that one works. And again, all these detections can be sent to any VMS or just use email notification with these detections. Okay. Let me show you another ones that I really like. Is this one, number 5. This video is, I like to see this. What is running? Oh, this one here. Another screen. Okay. You see, is detecting. Okay. Let me do changes here. Let me customize this. Just give me a second. For example, I can run the model again. And I can say, for example, only the tag these two objects is detecting only two objects. And depend of the GPU that I'm using, depend of the resolution that I'm using to detect the objects, is how confident is the detection. Okay. Let me show you another one that is more related to the vehicles. This is in the Freeway 405. Is detecting vehicles, and as well is depend how confident is the resolution, how confident is the GPU working with this image, and how many frames per second are your sample for this. The latency is very low, but you see that the video is very slow because you are using 2 frames per second, and also the CPU cannot handle this resolution. But let me, for example, let me change this. Let me say, let me change to this. Let me run the model again. Select all objects, is here. You see, at that low resolution, the model only can detect when the object is at this size. But when it's at very small size, cannot detect because the resolution is very low, it's 320. You see? So now I would like to show you another video source that is the IP camera. Let me change this one for one of the IP cameras that I have here. Yes. Oh, give me a second. Go here. Is no GPU, no GPU detected. We'll use only CPU. We'll disconnect to 2. So now you can see my IP camera. I'm using the RTSP protocol, but for example, I can use OnBeef or yeah any video real-time protocol. So now it's live, so you can see the detection. Is detection like this? Is detection monitor, like cabinets, and it depends as well what resolution I'm using. Now I'm using very low resolution. Let me show you this scenario with high resolution. Just give me a second. Just press Q. Let me change this to, for example, 40. The latency will increase. Give me a second. Save. So now you can see with more resolution, my model can detect more objects. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Any question, please let me know. I'm very happy to test my model and train any object. If you have any video source that is permanent, and you need to train for detect any specific model, just let me know. For me, that would be a pleasure to train the model and probably integrate that model with your VMS that you are using. Thank you.